You've you have got nothing to prove to anybody. In lieu to the video I just finished posting, don't don't have scars upon scars upon scars, all in the name of scars are proof of victory. Scars are proof that you're a champion, that you have gone to war, you have come back, you have medals, visible medals and all that. Don't incur unnecessary scars that will shorten your life, all in the name of your proving that you have gone to war on your back. There's so many battles we can win by wisdom without going to battles. Mere learning from people, mere learning from people's mistakes. Even Solomon learned from hands, learned hard working from hands. There's so many mistakes we wouldn't have made if we tend to calm down, reflect. And that is why there's some mistakes we make in finances that we think we have learned in finances, that we tend not to repeat in finances, that we still repeat maybe in maritals or repeat in social life, because we don't tend to impute the lesson we learned in one into all other areas of our lives. That is how that is how it's meant to be. There's some battles they're not supposed to have fought. I don't know, be proving that because God is with you, you will win. God will still be with you, and you can still be foolish. God can still be with you, and you can still decide to put your head on the platter to be caught. How? Because you feel that there's so many places that God did not send us to that we are going. Don't be chasing everything. I've come to say this I didn't plan to make it even this long. All in the name of you want to be a champion. Don't gather too many scars. Don't shorten your lifespan with too many unnecessary, avoidable scars. I hope that makes sense. Don't shorten your life with avoidable scars. And you know how scars are gotten with injuries. You know how injuries are gotten when you're wounded. You know how wounds are gotten when you fight unnecessary, avoidable battles. I had no business going to the place I went to, but I did not know, or because I was desperate. And it is still this desperation that could have made us to go into a wrong relationship, all in the name of pressure. Some, all in the name of avoiding one family pressure, rushes into marriage, or to avoid pressure from home. I was in the bedroom this morning and something came to my mind. Since I was 10 or thereabouts, they've always had something to say that they are the ones talking your goals for you. Okay, maybe when I get admission. Okay, maybe when I get out of school. Okay, maybe when I get married. Okay, maybe when I get job. Okay, maybe when I can start giving them money. People that didn't even pay your school fees. Okay, maybe when I start leaving and I don't come back and I stay in school and I start to make money, and you now realize that you have lived bulk of your life living some people's talks and pressures, and they'll be the one dictating your goals for you. Maybe I just realized that there is always a goal to look up to, all in the name of, maybe that is when they'll stop talking. There is never going to be an end to talk of people. There is never going to be an end. It is you that you should call yourself to order. Talk to yourself. Am I really living the life that God wants me to live? Am I really living the life that God wants me to live? We have no business with some scars. I'm still saying it. It's not because God is merciful. God should not be sorry for some of our scars, for some of our injuries, for some of I hope you get this. This is the same God that we chose not to obey, all in the name of we don't want to be called a Johnson Christian or a Johnson old school child of God. It's the same God that you will still have to go back to meet after you have received your lashes from the same world. They will not stop talking. There is not going to be an end to their talks that will keep on molding your goals. Most of our goals, are they molded from God, or they are molded from pressures of society, of life? Calm down. Calm down. And let there be a thin line. Let us be able to have wisdom to separate and put it, and to know the thin line between when you are persevering for the right cause and persevering for the wrong cause. I hope this makes sense. That's in lieu of the video I just posted about Devon gets too busy to get too empty. Most of the attacks I've gotten in quotes in that line have been after I've been made to be busy. When your boss is on your neck as if you are not doing anything, and brings another person, and the person is telling you that, yeah, no, you are even better than, you are getting more results than I'm getting where I am. And you now look like, so why is this person behaving like this? And it looks like the person has a goal. The day another place entirely, that one is even on my CV. The person had to, I heard it that the person said that my frustrated Yanukuru Mbiba. At times it could be a spiritual battle that you need to pray about and caution the person and send the person to where the person is coming from spiritually. But when you said that this person is bent on this thing, it's not my father's house, it's not, doesn't know what to do. I had to leave that job too, because I kept on getting sick. And when you start depleting when you start getting sick, you're breaking down your immune system. It's like half-life. If you know what is still under in physics, it's like half-life. It's like when you, the particular number of I'm trying to look for that particular correct physics term, maybe is the amplitude now? That's amps that you need to, maybe the number of hours that your phone battery is supposed to charge before it runs down and it starts going back to where they manufactured it from. You know how we say it's like, for you to use it up and forget about the phone. In Nigeria, we don't do that anyway. And you just notice that we keep charging phones in Nigeria, and when the phone starts to, due to Nigerian economy system, lights, and so you notice that after some time, after some months or a few years, your phone starts to misbehave. It's telling you that you have exhausted me. So if you want to start getting yourself exhausted, all for the wrong battles, when your life self, you have not started living your purpose, let alone face the pains in your own purpose. What I did for this woman that even said that I will frustrate, I don't know. All because I decided not to. I don't even know. There's a lot that happens that people don't come to say. Maybe in one of those lessons, I started this trauma. I'll talk about it in one of those days, later days, towards the end of the lessons. Because we don't talk about it. We don't talk about them, and we need to start talking about them. I have a possible stature, yes, but I'm not your mate, and I've started to give you your honor. But because your values are not just my values, and I have left you with your values, and I am not. Is that a reason for you to go that far? People can go that far. If you know that you are capable to face the battle even spiritually, go ahead. It's not everywhere you have to be chickening out, I understand. But Bíbélì sọ wípé àwọn ọmọ òkùnkùn gbọ́n nínú ìran wọn ju ọmọ ìmọ́lẹ̀ lọ. Interpreting says that the child of darkness, they are witty in their generation than the children of light. That is why even Jesus said, be wise as a serpent and be gentle as a dove. He knows what he was saying. They know how to be patient. You know, fruit of the spirit. It's not fruit of the spirit of God or fruit of the spirit of devil. Generally, fruit of the spirit. Devil can be so long-suffering, can so watch you, screen you, interrogate about you, just to get you. We know that you don't have the capacity to be doing hide and seek with who you don't even know that is even watching you. Be strong in the Lord and the power of his might.